Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Wednesday check-in. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. Then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. Um, Give the blog some love at hellocupcakeitsme.com. Check me out on TikTok for TikTok Tuesdays, where I do a little 10-minute stint over there every Tuesday. And follow me on all the other social medias. And check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everyone? I'm doing okay. Still dealing with some family problems, and those are slowly but surely getting worked out. And there's a lot of changes that are getting ready to happen that we're hoping are going to be positive and very lucrative and just like new chapter type situations. So, um, yeah. Uh, what else is going on? Still dealing with my own stuff. Uh, this bout of depression is really strange. Like, it's just not going away. And right when I think that it is, he turns around and slaps me in the face, and it's like, no, 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 fat man, you are going to have these emotions from 1912. Like, remember when your supposed best friend in kindergarten did this to your brand new lunchbox? Yeah. Remember how upset and sad you were, but you couldn't do anything about it because you were a weak little kid and you were afraid of any kind of violence because, oh, well, violence equals bad, equals people getting hurt, equals um, kind of the situation you grew up at home. And it was just like, fuck. But in the midst of all of this, um, I've I've been able to compartmentalize um, my own shit and help other people deal with theirs. And um, so, like last night, I went to the bar to grab some food for dinner or whatever, and there was this woman there who I typically don't get along with, and we just had a moment where we were talking to each other about the things, and just connecting with somebody else. And it was it was good that I was able to like put my stuff aside for a little bit and listen to the stuff that was going on with her, and just get a better glimpse into her life. So, yeah, I'm my love language is let me fix it, and so I can put my stuff out on the back burner and help somebody else and be completely fine with it. And that's what I've been doing a lot of. I've been doing a lot of okay, let me sidestep what's going on in my universe and put together the mental energy and the bandwidth to help you with your bullshit. So it's been kind of that's just been kind of good. And I know I need to stop putting others ahead of myself, but it plays into my whole need that, like, it plays into my sense of self-worth is what it does. And I don't feel like I have anything to offer anyone. So if I am able to provide some kind of comfort, if I'm able to make somebody laugh, if I'm able to do, basically what the hell ever, then, let me play the fool for a few moments to make you feel better. And then the second that you're outside of my eyesight, I'm back to being alone in a crowded room. And really gotta work on that. But anyways, I did have a couple of really amazing, well, I wouldn't say super amazing for one of them, but Sunday, Father's Day, got pseudo emotional for me. My niece and I, we just got together and we went for a drive. And she's like, I'm kidnapping you. I'm like, cool, let's do this. And we end up driving out to this random little store in the middle of nowhere. Neither one of us has ever been there, and just wanted to check it out, see what it was all about. And by the time we got out there, they were already closed, and that was kind of a bummer. But then we went to another lake, or we went to a beach that was over there that I've heard about, but I've never been to, and it was really awesome. Um, it was in like this inlet cove, and a lot of oyster shells everywhere, like tons and tons and tons of oyster shells. I guess it's a really good spot to dig up or to harvest oysters in that area. But as I'm sitting there, I'm kind of just doing this like little prayer into the universe type situation where I'm just like, can my can me and my family just experience some good times? Can we just have that momentary, like, just that, like, that being able to breathe that breath of relief, just that. Okay, now let's go on. And I'm sitting there and I'm really putting this energy out into the universe. And about that time, this huge bald eagle swoops down past my head, grabs a fish, not even, I would say, maybe 70 yards from me, and like flies off back up into the trees. And I was just like, okay. Now, is that coincidental? Possibly. But, the fact that it was happening during a moment where I was being vulnerable to the universe and like praying and just, you know, putting it out there that everything's going to be okay. And then to have this raptor fly down, grab something, and then take it off. It just had spiritual significance for me. And I was just like, okay, I'll take that as a sign that the universe heard my plea. And so yeah, we'll see what happens. And then after we left that area, I had kind of forgotten that it was Father's Day, but at the same time didn't. Like, it didn't really bother me this year, thankfully. Uh, but we ended up going to another grocery store, and by the time we got all of our stuff, all of our stuff out of this like little convenience store, grocery store, we we go outside, and in the parking lot, there's a dude who has, I think the dog was a German Shepherd, but he looked just like my dad if my dad had been heavier. Like the full white beard goatee thing and the mustache, the black Ray-Ban sunglasses, the long stringy blondish gray hair, um, same kind of, almost the same kind of facial features, but enough that it like took me a second to like, that's not your dad. Just like, wow. And my niece is all, you should tell him. I was like, no, I don't want to bother him. That, like, that would be really kind of weird, I think. But it it was just like, that hit me and choked me up for a second. I was just like, wow, okay, huh. I wanted to take a picture of him and like show him a picture of my dad and everything else, but I didn't want to bother that man, and um it was just one of those like surreal moments. Like like had he been just a little taller and thinner, he 100% could have been my dad's doppelganger. And um yeah. Uh, earlier that day, um I don't have any pictures of like me and my dad standing together. So I took the best picture that I have of him and the best picture I have of myself, and I had AI put us together and to naturalize the coloration and all that other stuff. And I think that it was a great picture. And it's just me holding my arm around him standing there with his like leather cowboy hat on and his sunglasses and a grin, and so it was kind of synchronicity, you know. Doing the prayer or making that video or making that picture, having that eagle swoop down, then seeing a almost carbon copy of my dad was just like, wow, you know, just very intense. Um, so yeah, and then Friday or no Saturday, I went out with a friend of mine, and we ended up going to lunch, and we decided on Red Robin. And I just have to put my foot down next time because Red Robin is just overpriced cafeteria food, and their service is fucking horrendous. There's, I don't care if there's one person in there or 500 people, you're going to be waiting at least 2 days to get a refill on your soda or your water or just a refill in general. And then, they tell you, oh, we have bottomless fries, or we have bottomless this, or bottomless that. And when I'm at a restaurant and I'm hungry, I want all of those things. Like, don't put the five, actually, it was 10, exactly, 10 French fries on my plate with a burger that looks like something that I was served in middle school. Like, no. And I even told the waiter when he went to walk away, I was like, put at least 4 or 5 orders of fries on here. Like, then that way you don't have to come back and forth and blah, blah. Oh, okay, yeah. And then it comes out with the smallest order of fries that I've ever seen. It was like, I don't even know that it was a portion size, but $22 later, I was just like, fuck all of this, man. For $22, we could have eaten somewhere else and gotten better food and had faster service. So I was very disappointed, but whatever. So yeah, the last couple of days have been pretty decent, and then I have a bunch of stuff that I gotta do this weekend. So later on today, I have a mental health appointment, and then Thursday I have a mental health appointment, and then Saturday I'm gonna go see this band called Voodoo Birds play at my local watering hole that I like to go hang out at. And also on Saturday, there is a countywide emergency picnic thing where you can go and get disaster preparation information. You can get Narcan and all kinds of other stuff. So I'm going to go to that and hopefully have a back that is good enough to make it through all of that and still be able to do a concert later on that evening. And it's supposed to rain, and I'm hoping for it because right now, at at the time of recording this, it's 9:43 in the morning, and it's already 75 degrees, and the high for today is 98, which means that it can be anywhere between 98 and 102 or 105. And then along with that comes the humidity and all the other bullshit and blah blah. So I'm really not looking forward to that. But anyways, right now it's still kind of cool in my house, and so I'm gonna wait until it warms up a little bit before I turn on my air conditioner and stuff, and just kind of hang out. And I am wearing a T-shirt that a friend made me that says "We the people are pissed off," and you can't really see it, but "are pissed" is supposed to be rainbow colored, but she not hand embroidered it, but this is all embroidered. And I was like, you know what? It seems like a fitting uh, shirt to wear right now, especially with everything that's going on. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you go. So if you've made it this far, thank you so very much. To those of you who are in the LGBTQIA2S plus community, happy Pride Month. And in a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world, and remember that you are doing the best you can with what you have available to you. And I will talk to you on the Thursday podcast and the Saturday check-in video. So stay tuned, and I'll talk to you all then. Bye, everyone.